Hello, how's everyone doing? Welcome back to my channel. It's been a while, a lot of stuff happened during these months. Some of you already know about some family matters and so on, but here and there I will always try to back and do some reviews as the time permits. And this time I'm really excited to show you this because it's a figure that I think I was expecting more this figure than most of Hot Toys or anything. It's the sculpted, sorry, it's the rooted version, the artisan version done by Art Figures for the Edward ScissorHands. In my opinion, the version they did 2 years ago that I did review here in the channel, I will let the link in the description. I think that was, and still until today, the best version of Edward, even better than the one from Present Toys. Even so, Present Toys did have a rooted version, but I still prefer the suit and everything that came with the Art Figures one. Now they have finally delivered their artisan version. They do call him artisan here, says Artisan Edition Art Figures. The art box, it's a bit different than the one before. Here you can see Edward already with the rooted hair. They changed here the photo in the front. They changed here also this design here, and curiously here they changed scissor hands from the imagination of Tim Burton. Before just was saying 1/6 scale action figure. They changed for this sentence, which I think is cool. Here on the side we have a silhouette of Edward already with the rooted hair, and in the back basically the same stuff that we saw in the first time. I'm sorry for the lighting here if it's too much reflection, but I'm not using my light box at the moment. Here you do have a sticker from Art Figures that is kind of to prove that was not open before, but mine was already open because I already had to check if everything came together inside. Here when you open you do have this photo of Edward, and then we do have here our figure with the head sculpt, and I'm going to try to do this video with the less cuts as possible because I'm doing the audio live. Normally I do the audio on post afterwards, but now I'm doing the audio as I am recording. But let's take a look here first at the head sculpt. Is the thing that I'm more curious about because I always thought their sculpt was very good, and it's still an amazing sculpt, but now with the rooted hair I think it looks really cool. Let me see, how can I open this box? Okay, it's pretty easy. There you go. Oh, it's beautiful. The sculpt still looks very, very good. And now with the rooted hair, it's perfect. The rooted hair is very well done. The hair is beautiful. This is that kind of hair that I really don't want to mess with because I could never create or style the hair like this. Really beautiful. You can see though, I really like the purple around the eyes. It's beautiful. The scars that he has, they are very well done. It's basically the same sculpt, but a bit of improvement on the painting application. Really cool. Amazing. Really cool. I mean, if you have this figure already, the sculpted version, I think you will love this one, the rooted one. For the figure itself, with the head already here installed, the biggest difference is that you don't need to strap all the belts, because in the first version we had to assemble all of them, but they already come assembled in the legs. These ones, they already come assembled. The only thing you need to assemble is some small scissors on his ends, but that's an easy thing because it comes with the pegs, and those pegs are easy. The head sculpt already installed. I didn't push it all the way down yet because I'm afraid to damage the style of the hair, but I think this looks really good. Without any doubt, I think this is the best version of the Edward ScissorHands. And the suit is basically the same as we saw in the first version. They did add a screw here I think it's more accurate. There's a small screw here. And a part of that, I think they did exactly the same thing. I think the boots here are a bit different, but everything is just, everything that they change is just minor improvements, and is just so the figure looks much better. At my first sight, it seems like the scissors are all the same as they were before, but these we still need to I still need to attach them, and these, to attach these with the pegs you need to be very careful. I cannot do this on video, but I think overall, if you like the first version, you will love this version. Let me assemble these and then we will talk a bit more. But before that, let's check what we have more here inside. Basically, is the rest of the scissors that you will need to assemble. Let me take them all out. I think it's basically for the bigger fingers. Exactly, this one, they all come with pegs. This is a scissor here, and this one, they all come with pegs. I think they are the same material, but it looks like it's a better paint application than the first version. And here you do have a string. I think this is for replacement of something that may break. I need to check why they need to send a string with this. Then here in the second layer we will have basically, there's a scissor here that fall down, but this is a longer one. And basically we will have the same base. This base is beautiful. It's the same base as it is before. I think this is one of the most nice bases, third parties, because it comes with all this texture. I really like this base, and yeah, that's all for the figure. Let me assemble this and then we will talk more details into this. So here we have our Edward ScissorHands, same base, the suit with some improvements. Special, I found the scissors to be easier to install and more sturdy, not as clumsy as they were in the first version, which I really appreciate, and I think looks amazing the way. I really like the first version, and I think this version now is even better. The suit itself, really good. I don't have any complaints about it. Some minor changes, some minor details. I may do a comparison afterwards, but I think this sculpt and with the rooted hair, it's where the money is, and I think it's really good. Maybe here the light is too harsh, but I think you can capture here all the scars and everything, and the rooted hair does make a huge difference in this figure. Makes really a huge difference. Let me see if I can rotate this without the figure going down. I think it looks really good. It's completely different. A difference is obvious when you have a rooted hair, and then this figure itself, it has a presence that is really cool. It's a huge difference when you have a sculpted version and then you have this one, the figure with his rooted hair, or with his artisan edition. Edward really comes into life, and I'm really happy how this figure turned out, and I think Art Figures did an amazing job with this. It's really good. But that's all for this unboxing of Edward ScissorHands. I hope you enjoy it as much as I did. It's been a long time since my last unboxing and review. Let's see how life goes and if I have time to do some more in the future. Peace for you all and all the best.